Hey beauties, at Ashanti and Nelly's baby shower, something major went down.
Oh my God, I thought I was coming to a photo shoot. I'm in shock. Thank you guys so much. I love you guys. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you, Michelle and Shanita.
Shantel Jackson, Nelly's ex, made a surprise appearance, seemingly intent on causing a scene. But Ashanti wasn't having any of it. In a dramatic showdown, Ashanti not only gave Shantel a piece of her mind, but also kicked her out of the event, slamming the doors shut behind her. Talk about a walk of shame for Shantel. Seriously, she needs to let Ashanti and Nelly live their lives in peace. Rumor has it Shantel's appearance was sparked by her recent attempts to throw shade at the happy couple. What a wild twist at what was supposed to be a joyous celebration. OMG, can you believe it? Shantel Jackson is totally dissing Ashanti after finding out she secretly tied the knot with Nelly. Remember when Nelly and Shantel were a thing? Well, that didn't last, and Nelly found his true love in Ashanti. But hold up, this marriage news is not sitting well with Shantel. She's been accusing Ashanti of stealing her man, throwing shade left and right. And get this, Shantel is not just a little upset, she's dragging Ashanti everywhere she can, and to top it all off, there's a baby on the way. The drama is off the charts. Ashanti's done playing nice with Shantel's mess. Ain't nobody got time for that drama, especially with a baby on the way. Did Ashanti finally clap back and set Shantel straight? And did Nelly really promise Shantel the ring instead of Ashanti? Let's get into the tea. It's clear why Shantel's feeling some kind of way about Nelly and Ashanti. She thought she had the ring coming to her, not Ashanti. It's a shocker, especially since Ashanti and Nelly's breakup was no picnic. They were trading shots for years. For those who don't know, Nelly and Ashanti first crossed paths back at the 2003 Grammys. Nelly played it smooth, asking for her autograph instead of her digits. They started dating soon after, but kept their romance under wraps for a minute. But let's be real, fans were quick to piece together there was something going on between them. Ashanti kept playing the just friends card. Back in 2008, she told People magazine, "Me and Nelly, we tight, we kick it a lot. The industry's wild, so it's good to have some laughs and chill." Nelly backed her up, denying any lovey-dovey stuff, saying, "What people don't understand is that you really have to be friends first. That's the key. It's not about how long it takes. There's no time limit. I'm not someone who wants to be married more than once or in a relationship more than once. If you leave me, it's over." But then the breakup buzz started swirling and it got messy real quick. They called it quits officially in 2013 and the accusations were flying. Sources close to Nelly said Ashanti was supposedly stepping out on him with a bunch of other guys. Word was, Nelly had been hearing whispers about Ashanti's wandering eye for years, but he didn't want to believe it. Ashanti wasn't exactly an angel. Folks in the industry knew about her thing with Irv Gotti, and there were whispers linking her to heavy hitters like Jay-Z and Nas. Then there were rumors about some lesser-known producers like Santana. They said Ashanti caught wind of Nelly messing around with Keisha Cole, sparking some serious drama between Ashanti and Keisha. Now, whether these tales are true or not, they were all over the place. Ashanti even dropped hints about Nelly's cheating ways in her song Never Should Have, where she's saying, "You were all that I wanted. I fell in love with all of your heart and soul. From that moment, I couldn't imagine you ever hurting me or mistreating your love. I should have known. Rivers of teardrops, these sharp pains in my heart. If this was the way that you loved, you never should have loved me." In 2015, she opened up about their relationship, saying, I think sometimes when people have their own insecurities, it allows them to act out of character. I've been betrayed. You just have to grow. You have to grow up and accept responsibility for the things you do. I'm not a big fan of people being cowards. It seems she held on to this grudge because in 2018, she took a jab at Nelly during a concert. While on stage, she mentioned, I've been betrayed before, publicly at that, and someone from the crowd shouted, "Screw Nelly," to which she responded,
See, I just want to make sure y'all really understand exactly what I'm saying, because I've been betrayed before, publicly at that.
Nelly!
Word. So, I just want to make sure y'all feel it. Everything I get!
Word. Shantel was ride or die for Nelly, holding him down through thick and thin. Despite his track record with cheating, she stuck with him, even stepping up to defend him when other women came forward with accusations. She wasn't having it, called those women out, said, "Those dates these Jane Does are claiming, I was at those venues in the dressing rooms and on that tour bus." There are women dealing with real issues, and for the first time, people are listening. There is a chance for real change. But all this work is discredited and makes things harder for survivors when people lie. Nelly wasn't shy about wanting Shantel in his life forever, putting it out there saying, I would not want my life to not have Shantel in it. We've been seeing each other for 5 or 6 years. Anytime you can connect with somebody like that, it works out for the long run. She's sweet, beautiful, and the more we get to know each other, she's just as beautiful inside. He was all about locking it down with Shantel, talking about engagements and all that, but it never went down like that. Stuff got tense between them, and Shantel called for a timeout. Nelly, maybe seeing it out, pulled the plug for good. And then, right after they split, him and Ashanti, they patched things up. I mean, nobody saw that coming, not even Ashanti herself.
Are you crazy? Why did you think that this was absolutely not the person and the journey for you?
I mean, I guess when you go through a breakup, for me personally, I kind of just shut that person out. You know, kind of like, okay, that chapter is closed and you just move on, you know, and there's nothing.
So they crossed paths again on that Versus stage, thanks to Fat Joe and Ja Rule pulling the strings. Sneaky move because they didn't clue Ashanti in beforehand. Figured she might bail if she knew Nelly would be there. But when they came face to face on stage, it was all hugs and done deal. Skipping ahead to November 2022, Ashanti and Nelly had jaws dropping when they hit the stage together at that Under the Mistletoe concert in Arizona. Performing Body on Me had everybody talking. They still had that magic, sparking whispers about them being meant to be. And then, bam, sightings of them holding hands after that boxing match in Vegas set tongues wagging even more. But the official "we're back" moment, that was when they strolled that red carpet at Pierre P. Thomas's birthday bash in Atlanta. Since then, it's been nothing but smooth sailing for these two. Fans got what they've been waiting for when Ashanti dropped the bombshell in April 2023. They're engaged. And get this, Nelly popped the question in the most casual way, catching her off guard in her PJs at home. But that's not all. Shortly after Ashanti spilled the beans that she's expecting, her fans went wild knowing how much she's always wanted to be a mom. Ashanti couldn't contain her excitement, saying, "Motherhood is something I've always looked forward to, and sharing this experience with my family, fiance, and loyal fans who have supported my career is amazing." Adding to the surprises, it was later revealed that Ashanti and Nelly had secretly gotten married. Everything seemed perfect between them, except for Shantel, who seemed to be caught up in her feelings and took shots at the couple. During a recent IG Q&A, when asked how she felt about someone getting back with an ex, Shantel threw shade, saying she doesn't believe in going backward.
I'm so hot. Am I single? Yes, I'm single and ready to mingle. My nationality, I am American Indian, black, and white.
Let's see this. They said, what advice do you have for someone that went back to somebody they really loved? I mean, if that works out for you, you should do it. I don't go back. I don't go backwards. So
There was a time when Nelly shared a picture of Ashanti sitting on his lap. Caption, "Of course not beautiful. I'm fine. Love you too." Ashanti then reposted the picture with the caption, "LMAO babe, I'ma knock you out." This had everyone talking about how cute they were together. Shortly after, Shantel decided to post a video clearly showing her discomfort with the situation. You can see she's still got feelings for Nelly, but her moves are putting her in a bad light, especially now that Ashanti's rocking a big baby bump. Now, Ashanti ain't one to rush into things, but when she claps back, you know it's gonna be fire. She's quick with it, no doubt. Fans out here saying, "I bet Shantel Jackson's feeling some kind of way." She was all in with Nelly, thinking they had a future, only for him to spend all them years with her while still holding a torch for Ashanti. This whole Nelly Ashanti Shantel mess shows how a guy can keep you around, even if you ain't his number one. It's a crazy game out here. Now, I'm happy for Nelly and Ashanti, but my heart goes out to Shantel. She gotta find her peace in all this. It's a tangled situation, y'all. Drop your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to tune in for our next video.